Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years. We're dedicated to delivering quality auto parts, expert customer service, fast and free shipping, all backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. So visit us at 1aauto.com, your trusted source for quality auto parts.
In this video, we're going to be working with our 2008 Chevy Equinox. We're going to show you how to remove and replace your hazard switch. If you like this video, please click subscribe. We have a ton more information on this vehicle as well as many other makes and models. And if you ever need parts for your car, you can follow the link down in the description over to 1aauto.com. Here are the items you'll need for this repair. Using the trim removal tool, carefully pry the chrome bezel down on the bottom of the shift lever. You got to kind of work your way around this. It's a little tricky, but just stick with it because you really don't want to break that. You'll need a T10 Torx screwdriver to loosen this bolt. Carefully remove the shift knob from the shifter. Place that off to the side. Pop this lower trim panel back. I've lifted the e-brake up here so you can get it by. Now we'll lift up on the bottom and work our way around the edges with our trim tool, releasing all the clips. There are some in the corner here that you have to kind of pull back and up. Turn your key on, place the vehicle in neutral, carefully lift the bezel up and back. We're going to put the vehicle back in park and take our key out for now. Remove the electrical connectors for the switches at the bottom. As well as the ones on the back of the HVAC unit. The 4 connectors at the top as well. That's a micro switch there, and those can be very delicate. So to be safe, we're just going to pry up on these tabs. And remove that entire switch as opposed to just releasing the connector. To remove the hazard switch, we'll have to remove the entire switch assembly from the top of the dash bezel. We'll remove these 6 7mm screws with a socket and ratchet. Carefully remove the switch panel assembly from your bezel. Tip it over and get all the rest of the screws while we have it out. To pop out the bottom of this bezel that goes over the hazard switch, you may pry out on the top if that's easier. Remove that bezel, and then on the back of the switch you have a tab on the top and the bottom which will push in and compress. Keep that pressure on there so they don't snap back in. And remove the switch. Install the switch with the tapered end facing up until it snaps back into place. Lay the trim bezel back over it. And pop that in as well. Reinstall the entire panel assembly back into the center dash trim. You have to kind of snap it down. It sits on these tabs up at the front. and then reinstall all 6 of your 7mm screws. Tighten your screws down with a 7mm socket and ratchet. Put your key on in your vehicle in neutral, which is 2 clicks down on the shifter. Snap your StabiliTrak switch back into its spot in the bezel. Reconnect the rest of the electrical connectors. Lay the panel back into place. Carefully snap all the tabs back into place. Put the vehicle back in park and turn your key off. Reinstall the lower cover. Just gotta line up the tabs. Snap it all back into place. Reinstall the shifter. May have to wiggle this a little bit to get the set screw to line up. Pop the bottom bezel back into place.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.